What's up guys, welcome back to Hypixel Skyblock, and today we'll be doing a lot of slayers, especially in the Crimson Owls, which are Spider Slayer as well as Blaze. If you like the type of content I make, please feel free to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell to see when I upload next, and I'll see you in today's video. I don't know why I haven't showed this before, but this is a clip from the start of the year in January. As you can probably tell, this is a clip of me getting Spider Slayer 8, which doesn't really give you anything except for some Skyblock XP. But at the time of recording this video, the T5 Spider Slayer update has dropped, as well as some new items. For unlocking Spider Slayer level 8, you do get the recipe for the Sting, the Primordial, as well as the Shriveled Cornea. Moving on from Spider Slayer and onto Blaze, I'm attempting my first tier 1 boss. As you expect, it was really easy as with all other tier 1 Slayer bosses, and a few tier 1s later, I was able to get Blaze Slayer level 1, giving me the recipe for the Droplet Wisp and some Skyblock XP. A couple more bosses later, I was able to hit Blaze Slayer level 2, unlocking the most important recipe for this boss, which are the 2 daggers. And if you're wondering why my Skyblock level is low and why it looks like that, it is because I was recording this during April 1st, which was around 4 months ago. Anyways, for each of the daggers, you will need a molten powder, which requires an amalgamated crimsonite. And as you can see, I can make a ton of thanks to my minions. Combining that with the direct ashes will give us the 2 molten powders, letting us craft the Twilight Dagger, requiring some enchanted sulfur, and the Fire Dust Dagger, requiring some silver magma fish. Just because Blaze is the hardest boss in the game, I will be maxing out these 2 daggers. First, we put the Withered Reforge for more strength, hot potato books, as well as 5 fuming potato books, and lastly, I recommed it to increase its rarity. I also put Swarm 1 and 2 on the 2 daggers just because I only had those 2 books. Then I crafted myself the Opal Power Scroll, which gives you 10 true defense whenever you use the ability, true defense being one of the most important stats for Blaze. For the gemstone slot, it is already unlocked for you, so I crafted 2 flawless jaspers for extra strength. Skipping over the enchanting process, I made sure to put as much tier 6 enchants as I possibly can, such as sharp 6. I also enchanted it with smoldering 1 because I already had 2 smoldering 1 books I can put on each of my daggers. After that, I did some tier 1s and hit Blaze Slayer level 3. I don't know why I didn't try a T2 Blaze using my new daggers, but I decided to do tons of tier 1s instead. I couldn't record it, but I was able to try and kill a tier 2 Blaze, and as you can see, I was able to get the Skyblock XP. From all the daily experiment tables, I was able to get 2 glow 6 books, which I put on my Necron's chestplate and leggings. Right after I got the Hyperion 3 months ago, I immediately went and did a ton of Spider Slayer in the Crimson Owls, and I grinded up to Spider Slayer level 9, which gave me 3 crit damage and 150 Skyblock XP. For people who are wondering, after the T5 Tarantula update, you will unlock the T12 Tarantula minion upgrade stone from the bartender. And here is all the loot from around 1000 T4 bosses. In total, I got a ton of toxic arrow poison, as well as 3 flycatchers, a digested mosquito, and a tarantula talisman. Using all the tarantula silk I got from the bosses, I was able to craft a mosquito bow using 1 digested mosquito. After the T5 tarantula update, the mosquito short bow is now one of the best bows in dungeon and maybe in Kuja. If you already didn't know how you do Blaze Slayer, there are 4 different modes you can be in, 2 for each of the daggers, and the boss will go into those 4 phases, meaning that you have to swap your weapon as well as use the ability to change modes so you can attack the actual boss. And when I finish killing this, I will unlock Blaze Slayer level 4. This will give me a ton of new recipes, including the tier 2 daggers, as well as some true defense and Skyblock XP. Pretty similar to the T1 daggers, I first need to craft some amalgamated crimsonite, which, as I said, I can craft a tons of. The tier 2 daggers, we will need 16 molten powder, which will be 8 each. Exactly like the T1 dagger, the Kindle Blade dagger will require a gold magma fish, and the Modric dagger will require a enchanted sulfur cube. This upgrade to tier 2 will increase my damage towards blazes, as well as unlock another gemstone slots, but this time for opal. So I mined up 2 flawless opals so I get extra true defense during my fight. I also dropped 2 smoldering books, so I upgrade my Modric dagger to smoldering 3, as well as my Kindle Blade to smoldering 2. From all those tier 2 bosses, I was able to get 9 scorched books, and giving it to Maxwell will give me the scorching power. And just saying, the scorching power is really not that good, and you should be using Hurt 4 instead. To even attempt a T3 blaze, I will be needing a Sorrel chestplate, so I just unlocked the universal gemstone slot for the flawless opal that I'm about to apply. The reason why I need to use a Sorrel chestplate with a opal in it is because I need the extra 100 true defense it gives just to survive the boss. I got another growth 6 book, so I put it on my warden's helm. Don't know why, but I didn't record myself killing a T3 boss, but I did a lot more after that and was able to grind up to Blaze Slayer level 5. This gave me some recipes as well as 75 Skyblock XP. During the Kujo grind from last video, the Jerry workshop had opened while I was online, so I decided to grind 40 glacial fragments that I was missing for the glacial scythe. I don't really need this item just because I already have a hype, but it is free Skyblock XP because I'll be donating it to the museum. For the people who stayed till the end of the video, I actually was able to drop a epic phoenix pet during my T3 blaze boss. The mob that I killed was the weather skeleton during the boss fight of the blaze. This pet is a 1 in 6 million chance to drop from killing any mob, and I also can't believe that I dropped a phoenix pet during a T3 boss and before level 400. Calming down from that insane RNG, I crafted myself a warning flare using some molten powder. This is not better than a plasma flux, so I will be donating it to the museum, and it'll probably stay there until I can get a SOS flare. I also donated a set of fervor armor as well as a spider hat, Krampus helmet, and a squeaky mice mat, as well as both of my T2 daggers, which gave me a pretty decent amount of XP. From all those museum donations, I was able to hit museum milestone 20. This gave me the Eon the fish, just in time for the foraging update. Unfortunately, this is the end of the episode. I'm still surprised that I was able to kill any T3 blazes, but at the time of recording this outro, it is after the foraging update, which means that I still don't know if blaze is harder or easier to kill after the changes to the new attributes. If you like the type of content I make, please feel free to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell to see when I attempt to do more blaze after the foraging update, and I will see you in next week's episode. Goodbye.